Hi friends, this is Saurabh, and today we are going to discuss how to resolve the record and playback issues using the Openscript tool. So I have encountered a lot of issues during the playback and recording with the different browsers with the different versions, and people are writing me an email asking Saurabh what we should do if we encounter this issue and if we encounter that issue. So I'm just creating this video so that all of those guys who are facing the issues with the record and playback should able to get help from this. Okay, so before we start, let's see what are the supporting browsers which we have with the latest OpenScript 12.5 versions. So it supports Internet Explorer, IE, Mozilla Firefox, as well as Google Chrome. So Google Chrome would be used for playback. Okay, so all the listed versions right now on my screen, you can use them. The most preferred browsers, if we are working especially with Oracle EBS application or Oracle Fusion applications, so the most preferred browser would be IE. The reason because of security and the stability. People also uses Firefox as a preferred browsers, but yes, my personal preference would be IE. Okay, so let's go ahead. So before I start even listing down all the different issues and the problem which people face during the record and playback, so I just want to give you a suggestion that we have a wonderful tool created by the OpenScript in an inbuilt tool to resolve all the issues on its own, and it's called diagnostic tool. Okay, so if you see, once you open the OpenScript, you under help you will see OpenScript diagnostic tool, diagnosis tool. So just open that tool and you will see the list of checkbox. Let all the checkbox be checked and click on next and run this. So the first thumb rule should be, whenever you are facing any issue with the tool, either there are issues during recording or issues during the playback, the first step you should do is run this diagnosis tool. So this will try to resolve the problem on its own. And if this tool itself is not able to resolve the problem, then what we should be doing, I am going to explain you that. Okay, so how to run this tool first of all. So let's open the OpenScript tool. Once you open the OpenScript tool, you're going to get a screen like this. Go to help, click on diagnosis tool. All these check boxes are already checked. Click on next and it will start running the diagnosis. So if it encounters any issue which is already there in your configuration or Internet Explorer or Firefox or Chrome, all those issues it's going to try resolving on its own. Okay, so if you see, I am encountering one of this. I have manually created this issue because I want to explain this in my further slide. So let's click on OK and go ahead. So once everything is done, you will see something in green and something in red, right? So the green ones says this particular check has been passed successfully, and the red one indicates there is some issue with it. So what's the issue with this? If I click on this, you're going to read the issue with this particular check. Why the diagnosis tool is not able to resolve this? The reason is listed over here. If you click on this, then you click on this, and then you click on this. So for every individual issues which the diagnosis tool is not able to resolve on its own, you're going to read that. If you need further details on this, you just click on logs. Once you click on logs, it will navigate to the folder where the logs are stored. And then if you see over here, you can go to that particular folder related to your issue, and then you can try to read the logs in detail. Okay, so this I'm going to explain you in my another tutorial, not now, but yeah, I just want to recommend whenever you encounter any issue, the first thing you should be doing is run this diagnosis tool. Okay, so let's go back to the list of other issues. So this is a very famous issue, and I see a lot of newcomers or a lot of guys during working on OpenScript encounter this issue frequently. And the root cause for this issue is, the issue says whenever you want to run the script or when you click on a record button, generally you get this issue saying that cannot get a connection from VHO error while recording the script. And the reason because the add-ons in your IE toolbar are not enabled. So in my another video after this, you're going to see the how exactly the OpenScript tool or maybe in any automation tool works with the browser, because whatever operations or whatever recording we are doing on a browser, there has to be some mechanism with which the tool will understand the what message it is sending to a browser and how it's going to receiving that particular message from the browser. So there is some mechanism behind it. So that I'm going to explain in the next video. But here you should understand, whenever you get this particular issue, the first thing you should be checking is your add-ons in the browser are enabled. And how to do that? So let me open Internet Explorer. So Internet Explorer, and you should be going to settings and then manage add-ons. And then under toolbars and extensions, you are going to check that this particular two add-ons which are responsible for connecting to your Openscript tool, this has to be enabled. If in case they are not enabled, you have to click on enable button over here and enable them. So both of these add-ons has to be enabled. Then only the Openscript tool will able to connect with your browser. Now you should at least get an understanding that with the help of these add-ons, the tool communicates with your browser. Okay. The other mechanism and engineering behind that I'm going to explain in another video. So this is the first issue, and how to resolve that is to enable the add-ons. Moving forward, another very famous issue nowadays, web-dawn browser helper installation failed. I see a lot of people posting this issue on Stack Overflow, on the YouTube videos, on so many forums, but they still didn't get an answer even after struggling of a lot of days. So I found a very quick and easy answer for this. Whenever you encounter this issue, I have highlighted a screenshot as well. What you should be doing, you should be running this particular command, which I'm going to also put it in my description of this video, from the command line. Do not worry about what exactly this is. This is actually because of it during your installation, the Openscript tries to add a particular command in your registry, and because of the access issue, it is not able to add. So that's the reason we encounter this issue. And how to avoid that is, you can add this particular thing from your command line. So I'll again show you the difference. So I'm just copying this. What you do, you just copy the command from the description of this video, go to the command line, CMD, open it. See, right now I'm just opening the command line. I'm just trying to run it. So the moment I pasted and clicked enter, I'm getting this issue, access denied. So the reason, because I do not have an admin privilege and I'm trying to add some particular thing in the registry. And you know, adding something in a registry definitely needs an admin privilege. So that's the reason it is giving me access denied. And that's the reason we get these particular screenshots, okay, during installation as well. So how to avoid this? So first of all, during installation, if you're getting this issue, which means you have not started your installation correctly. So to follow the appropriate installation of the Openscript, follow my another video in the tutorial list, where you will see a quick tips and tricks how to install and configure Openscript correctly to avoid the issues in future. Okay. So first of all, if you are getting this issue, means you have not even started your installation correctly with the correct settings. So, but yes, even if you are getting this issue, this tutorial should help you how to resolve it. Now, again, I'm going to copy this. Now what you should be doing, you are going to open the command line with admin privilege. So what you should do, just right click on this and run as administrator. Once now you're opening the command line with an administrator, now you are going to paste that particular command and run it. So this says operation completed successfully. That's it. So you are done with it. You're not going to encounter this issue again. Okay, a simple solution. Let's go to issue number 3. Again, this is related to your extension in the Firefox. So you get this particular issue, cannot get a connection from the browser helper after 15 seconds. Do you want to continue waiting for the browser to load while recording the script? Or you also get a similar kind of issue during a playback, which says cannot get a connection from the browser after 60 seconds. So first of all, we need to understand why the Openscript gives this particular error in terms of browser connectivity. So that you are going to understand in my next tutorial. We are going to explain the basics of any automation tool, how it connects with the browser and with the what mechanism it connects. Okay. So, but yes, right now, how to resolve this issue? Again, the same thing. You open the Firefox browser, go to your extension, and then you check this particular extension, WebDOM 2.0 has to be enabled. The similar what we did in the IE. Okay. Now, I'm just trying to list down some of the tips during the recording. So if you are non-administrator user and you are trying to work with an Openscript and you are using any of this operating system like Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8, and the R2 server with an internet browser, you are more frequently going to encounter the administrator related issues. And because you are not having an administrator privilege and you try to do a lot of operations with an Openscript which actually needs an administrator privilege. So to avoid that, what you should be doing, do a do a practice of opening an Openscript with administrator privilege. And how to do that? I'm just going to close on initial whatever is open right now. So whenever you open an Openscript, so make sure you open the Openscript, right click, run as administrator. Okay, so you try to open the script using an administrator privilege, and hopefully most of your issues should go away. Fine. So another another tip is user belonging to non-administrator group may have more problem because of the access privilege to the registry or file system. These users can try following workaround to record the to work around for recording and playback issues. What we should be doing, whenever we launch a browser, we generally get about blank page. So you should be trying to add this particular URL in your trusted site. Also turn off the protected mode settings from the related zone, internet, local, and trusted. How to do that? It's pretty simple. So just go to go to settings, go to internet options, then go to your security. Now you see different zones, right? So click on the trusted site, let's say, or the local internet. Click on the sites, and here going to add the site details. So here going to add the site details. Okay, so and then you click on add and it will get added over here. Fine. So you try to do this the options mentioned over here, and make sure that you are selecting the enabling the protected mode option. Fine. Now these are some of the Openscript default commands which you can use during the record and the playback. Okay, so thanks for watching my video, and I'm going to post another videos related to some more issues and their troubleshooting. So subscribe my channel so that you will get notified for the next tutorial. Thank you.